My immense pleasure to welcome all the distinguished guests, respected faculty members, researchers, professionals, students, and participants to Day 6 of the International Krishi Manthan 2026, 30-day summer nurture training program organized by EcoFast Agri Solution. I'm Vaibhavi, and it's my privilege to be your host for today's session. Today, we are truly honored to be in the presence of an eminent academician, visionary leader, and distinguished contributor to agriculture education, research, and institutional development, Dr. Narendra Singh Rathod, sir. Sir has served as the former Vice Chancellor of Maharana Pratap University of Agriculture and Technology, Udaipur, Mohanlal Sukhadiya University, Udaipur, and Govind Guru Tribal University, Baneswara. Sir is also the founder, Vice Chancellor of Sri Krishna Narendra Agriculture University, Jobner. Sir has held several prestigious national positions, including former Deputy Director General Engineering and Deputy Director General Education, ICR, New Delhi, and former National Director of the World Bank, funded National Agriculture Higher Education Project, ICAR, New Delhi. Throughout his illustrious career, Sir has played a pivotal role in strengthening agriculture education, research, innovation, and academic leadership in India. At present, Sir continues to serve the farming and academic community as a member of the Rajasthan State Farmers Debt Relief Commission and Lokpal Bikaner. On behalf of EcoFast Agri Solution and all the participants present here, I extend a heartfelt welcome and sincere gratitude to Dr. Narendra Singh Rathod, sir. We are truly honored to have you with us today, sir. Before we proceed, I kindly request all the participants to keep themselves on mute throughout the session and note down their questions for the interactive discussion at the end. Without further ado, it's my honor and privilege to invite our esteemed guest of honor, Dr. Narendra Singh Rathod, sir, to address the gathering and share his valuable insights and experience. Sir, the virtual stage is all yours.
Thank you very much. Good evening to all the organizer and all participants. I am really grateful to the organizer for giving me this opportunity in this International Krishi Manthan 2026. I will speak on because everywhere people are discussing how to articulate AI. So I will also discuss as far as the AI-driven agriculture technology, what type of smart skill is required, and what are the advanced agriculture techniques are there. Very important question is there, why AI is required in present context. Basically, what is happening, AI is used for the purpose of making a process simple, convenient, and efficient. That is a basically first definition of AI. Any system which is there already, which may be of a conversion, which may not be so efficient, in order to increase its efficiency, in order to make it simplify, in order to make it convenient to adopt it, AI is the solution. Second purpose of AI is for a safety, security, and surveillance. Means as far as the safety of any ongoing operation is concerned, any unit operation in agriculture is concerned, and if you are really interested for security as well, simultaneously after safety of a beneficiary, if you are interested for security, if you are interested to have a continuous surveillance of the process during its conduct, then you need a certain thing, and AI is the solution. And third important thing is that in AI, in a short, you can say there is a formula. I would like to ask to all of you, in case if somebody will ask you that what are the basic objectives of AI, where AI is being used, there is a formula, which formula gives an impression that it is a PDF GD. PDF, you must be knowing there is a Word file and there is a PDF file. So PDF and GD means a group discussion. So if you remember these 5 words, PDF, GD, you are in the position to describe the whole AI. P means a predicting. When you are monitoring any system with the help of AI, you can monitor the system. When you are monitoring the system, simultaneously you can predict the system. That is the first application of a AI. Second application is a PDF. D means a detect. It can detect where is the certain losses. It can detect, as far as the agriculture is concerned, it can detect when insect and pest will try to attack on your crop. It can detect when storm will come. It can detect when your crop will need a water. So likewise, detection is a second application as far the AI is concerned. And third application is a PDF. F means a forecasting. It can forecast. It can yield that at the end of the day when your crop will be completed, when it will be in maturity stage, how much you will get it. And once you are in position to forecast something, there is also a process so called foresighting. Foresighting means if you are interested in a 1 hectare land of your agriculture, if you are interested to have a 50 tons of your agriculture production in a complete session. So with the help of this one, you can foresight, and then you can make a reverse engineering and find out what are the different unit operation is required, so that you can reach to that stipulated yield which you have decided at initial inception. So not only forecasting, but foresighting is also possible. And next is a GD. G means it can be used for generating purpose, for generating anything. You must be knowing ChatGPT, DeepSeeks. These are the certain things which are important in the present context. And with the help of this genetic AI or ChatGPT or Google Gemini, earlier it was a Google Bird, now it is a Google Gemini. There is a Cloudy. There is also one of the very important platform is available, Cloudy, and there are a lot of generative AI tools are available. With the help of this one, you can generate the things related to your process. So that is a generating AI. Nowadays, agentic AI is also available. Agentic AI means in a when you are not supposed to ask a question, and whatever data you are feeding, based on this data, that particular genetic AI will decide that this may be of a probable your question, and then simultaneously it will give the answer. So that is called a genetic AI. Whereas in genetic AI, you are putting certain question. And for that, a prompt engineering is available. Prompt engineering means you will have to prompt, you will have to educate your platform. You will have to educate the chat GPT that this is my requirement, and ultimately that finally it will generate some of the things required as far as your question is concerned. But number of times farmers are not in position to get a right answer, because they are not in position to give a right question. And in case if you are putting a right question, then it is called prompt engineering. So for generating AI to generate something extra, you are supposed to know a prompt engineering. But in a genetic AI, which is very common nowadays, and it is in an advanced stage as far as the agriculture is concerned, and with the help of this one, you are supposed to put your data, and then based on your data, that genetic AI tool will find out this will be the your probable question, and then it will give you answer. So that's why nowadays genetic, as far as the GD is word GD is concerned, G means you can generate without asking a question, or with asking a question. That is a somewhat application of AI. And last is a your D. D means ultimately you can decide and you can take a decision. That is a basically DD. D means with the help of AI, you can take a decision when to irrigate, when to harvest, when to remove your, when to conduct a interculture operation. So likewise, as far as the D is concerned, it is a responsible. Ultimately, with the help of AI tool, you will be in position to get a your answer, and you can take a decision out of this one. So that's why these are the 5 different application, PDF, GD. These are the things which you can get in. Now question arises, why there is a need in agriculture field as far as the India is concerned? Because India is a global leader. Global leader means we are first in as far as the rice production is concerned. Last year we have crossed 154 million ton of a rice production, whereas the China, we have surpassed the China. China net production was 152 million tons. So we have grown slightly more than, and we reached to the first position as far as rice is concerned. As far as the milk is concerned, again we are on the first position. This year we have crossed 248 million tons. If you remember, in 1947 or 48, after our independence, milk production was hardly of 17 million ton. We have reached to the level of 248 million tons. And This gives an impression that even we are first as far as the milk production across the globe is concerned. Even your USA, they are producing 25% less than what we are producing. And if you see that as far as our total quantum of a food to milk is concerned, across the globe, from the globe itself, 25% of the whole globe production of milk is because of India. So that these are the certain data through which you can feel that we are first in a rice, we are first in a milk, we are first in a millet, we are first in a pulses as well, we are first in a jute, we are first in a banana, we are first in a coconut, we are first in a spices, even onion production. Whereas as per the wheat is concerned, we are second position. Last year we have crossed 118 million tons, and this year we are expecting that as a whole, if you see the total grain production, food grain, as far as the food grain is concerned, this year in the last month only, statistics were released from the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare, Government of India, that we reached to the level of 377 million ton. If you remember, in 1947 and 48, at the time of independence, our total population was 39 crore. 3 crore went to Pakistan and around 2.8 crore went to Bangladesh. So approximately 33 crores population was there, and our net production of a food grain was 51 or 50 million tons. So from 50 or 51 million tons, we reached to the level of 377 million tons. That is a statistics released by the Ministry of Agriculture in the last month only. Milk, we reached to the 248 million tons. As far as the fish is concerned, in 1947 or 48, we hardly of 0.75 million tons of fish we were producing, and we have crossed to 20 million ton. Meat as well, we have started from 0.75 million ton and we have crossed 10.5 million tons. Eggs, 150 millions in number we have crossed, and that's why if you see from 1950, let us take not 47 but 48 and 59 and 50, let us take the from 1950 to 2026, we reached to the really good position. Then why there is a need to further increase the efficiency, why there is a need to increase sustainability, why there is a need to increase profitability? Because despite high production, the sector faces a significant challenges as far the efficiency is concerned. We are also facing a problem as far as the sustainability is concerned. We are also facing a problem as far as the profitability is concerned. If you see productivity wise also, we are not in a really in a handsome position, because if you see our productivity, wheat is hardly of a 3.6 ton per hectare, because of total production divided by your area shown. So it is around 3.6 ton per hectare. Similarly, if as far as the rice is also concerned, its productivity is also 4.2 tons per hectare. But if you compare wheat productivity in France, it is a 6.5 ton per hectare. Our is a 3.6 ton per hectare, and in France it is 6.5 ton per hectare. As far as the rice is concerned, our is a 4.2 ton per hectare, whereas the Chinese rice productivity is more than that of a 5.6 ton per hectare. So that's why productivity is concerned, we are really at a lower position. It is a high area which is under agriculture. That's why we are producing more. If you see, we are largest producer of dry fruits as well. As I said, framed fish, eggs, sugarcane, number of vegetables. We are even as far as the diverse output, if you look towards say agriculture-based textile, raw material, roots and tuber crops, we stand in a really good position. And Government of India has introduced a lot of agriculture transformation. Recently, Ministry of Agriculture and Ministry of Health, Government of India, they have launched a scheme so-called SEHAT, S-E-H-A-T. That is basically Science Excellence for Health through Agriculture Transformation. And here it is expected that the Ministry of Health will join the hands with the Ministry of Agriculture or our ICAR, and then they will develop a certain healthy food as far as the your natural food is concerned, organic food is concerned, even whole grain is concerned, as far as the vegan food is concerned, as far or you can say as far as the your other foods which are available. So ultimately, Sehat scheme will transform our health. There is also gene editing process. Last year, Government of India has released two rice variety based on gene editing. This is one of the new sector, and we can say it is agriculture transformation, and it is expected now in a wheat as well. We will go for gene editing as well. Now there is also Government of India has launched oil seed and mission pulses mission. That is also giving a very good impression. Even we have got a cotton productivity mission. Even a national One Health mission Government of India has released. There is also a mission so-called Maharishi. Maharishi means a millet and other ascent grain internationally research initiative. That is Maharishi. So a lot of agriculture transformation has been made in extension as well. If you see, it was a ARIA, it was a more crop per drop, and there are a lot of schemes has been launched. So basically, what is happening? My statement is that in spite of high production, high or even to certain extent, you can say we may have a productivity at land with the different countries as well, but we have got a problem as far the efficiency, sustainability, and profitability is concerned. So if you see what are the different problems in present context is there, first is a productivity problem and profitability production problem, because most of the farmer, if you discuss with their profitability, their remuneration is concerned, they will definitely say it is not a profitable job. That's why in India, every year around 9.3 or around, you can say, 9% of our agriculture land is being sold by farmers, because farmers are not happy with its profitability. Although integrated farming system is a solution in order to have a good profitability out of the agricultural land, even as far as the quality is concerned, although strict food safety principles are available in launched by the Government of India, but even there is a problem as far as the quality production is concerned. Our milk, in spite of fact we are our largest producer, but it's only 5 to 6% of our total milk production has got an international value. Why it is so? Because quality production is not there. Even in most of the fruits and vegetable, our quality is inferior, and we are using a lot of chemical fertilizers, insecticide and pesticide. If you see in 1947, hardly a 0.5 kg of chemical fertilizers per hectare wise we are using. This year I was looking on a statistics, it was more than that of 156, you can say, kg per hectare. So just see, from 0.5 kg per hectare of chemical fertilizer, we reached to the level of 156, means almost more than that of 300 times we have enhanced our chemical fertilizers entry, and that is a reason where our quality is not so, means at par with the requirement at the international level. As far as the research is concerned, although we are doing a good work as far as the agriculture research is concerned, but still we could not jump up to the level of agriculture 5.0, because agriculture 5.0 has got a 5 different applications and sector, but we could not reach to that level. First is a genetic engineering is there, which is still at a very primitive stage in our country. Second, you can say your cellular meat production is there. That is also at present we are not in position. Use of digital technology is also one of the researchable issues, which is also is not in a good way. So that's why if you see research, although good agriculture practices we have developed, but systematic research which can be used for the purpose of enhancing quality and quantity is not being attempted in a systematic manner. If you see agriculture 2.0, means when mechanization came into the picture, people have realized that around 15% of our productivity can be enhanced with the help of mechanization. But during this period, people have also started excessive use of chemical fertilizers and insecticide. No systematic research has been made. And that's why the question of sustainability was very at an alarming stage. Sustainability is not a deciding for your future, but basically sustainable development means a meeting out your present requirement without disturbing your future. And that's why Government of India has started organic fertilization, organic farming, Then natural farming came into the picture. Nowadays, government of India is insisting more on to use a natural farming. So that's why there is a question of sustainability as well. Or sustainability means without disturbing our future, we will have to meet out our present requirement. That type of research is required in present context. And if you see that it is not a marketing which is required in present context, it should be trading. Trading means the grower should have an option to sell its product at its own price. That somewhere is missing in present context. So we will have to see that how principle of trading can be implies in our agriculture field. There are 6 components in agriculture. First is the soil, second is the water, third is the seed, fourth is the machinery, even climate is a fifth. Farmer itself is one of the factor as far as the farming is concerned. And that's why we will have to see that how you can use a AI driven technology or smart agriculture technology in all these 6 sectors. Soil means our organic content of a soil is gradually reducing. It should be around 0.8 to 0.9%, whereas it is hardly of 0.3 and 2.4%. If you see China, fixed carbon percentage in a Chinese soil, it is more than that of 0.8%. Whereas ours is just half of this. Whereas in China, land holding is hardly of a average land holding I am talking, it is hardly of a 0.4 hectare. Whereas in our case, small and marginal farmer, if you couple, then our land holding is more than that of a 0.86 hectare. So that's why China has got a low land holding, but they are maintaining their soil in a right way. Second thing is that availability of a microorganism. The availability of microorganisms should be 3%, but unfortunately, it is hardly a 0.3% in India. So that's why there is a need to shift from your conventional method of a soil maintenance. You will have to shift towards a customized fertilization, balanced fertilization, integrated fertilization, nano fertilization, water soluble fertilization. In a customized fertilization, say example, I have got a certain piece of land. So based on my soil condition, the AI will decide that what type of a fertilizers I should use, whether my soil is in a deficit as far as the macroorganism is concerned or microorganism is concerned. And when in a macroorganism, which particular substance is lagging, means whether it is a nitrogen, phosphorus and potash, that you will have to find out. So your AI tool will give an impression and you can decide what type of customized fertilization is there. Second is a balanced fertilization. Balanced fertilization means a AI tool will give an impression that how you can couple your macroorganism and microorganism, because all soils are not means you can't say that a soil poor in a macroorganism will be rich in a microorganism. There may be some deficit of microorganism as well. So you will have to decide a balanced fertilization. So AI tool give an impression. Similarly, integrated fertilization. Integrated fertilization means a chemical fertilization plus you can say organic fertilization. So that type of a integration you are supposed to make. So integrated fertilization, the right pathway of integrated fertilization, AI is the tool. Nano fertilization, nowadays it is also coming up, and you might have seen a lot of advertisement. Instead of using of a one bag of a urea, let us use only one bottle of urea. So nano fertilization, the right calculation of nano fertilization, AI tool will give an impression. Similarly, just to decide water soluble fertilization, because what is happening, we are losing lot of fertilizer when we are spraying or when we are spraying the granule form fertilizers to the crop. Then hardly of a 20 to 30% it is effectively utilized by your crop. Remaining 70% of that, it is leased out and ultimately spoiling our soil. So that's why let us decide a water soluble fertilizer. That AI tool will give an impression, and then automatically with the help of this, you will spray the limited quantity of water mixed with the fertilizers, and as a result of this, there will be less bad effect on the soil and your crop will be germinated in a right way. So these are the certain application for a AI in a soil. Then as far the water is concerned, if you see certain statistics, I am giving you the certain statistics. During 1947, or when we got a independence, at that time our groundwater was quite rich. It was around 5,500 cubic meter per hectare, and the availability was hardly of 150 feet or up to 250 we were getting. Now, unfortunately, that 5,550 cubic meter of your water availability per hectare has been reduced to the level of 1,250 cubic meter per hectare, and that to be and deeply available. And now it is around 450, from 200 feet to 450 feet the water has leased out, and that's why we will have to focus on aquifer recharging, we will have to focus on rain harvesting, we will have to focus on efficient irrigation and drainage management. As far as the aquifer recharging is concerned, AI will give how to proceed. As far as rain harvesting is concerned, you might have heard that manually people are doing, but it is not so effective. So AI tool will decide that what type of a rain harvesting principle and how you can meet out this. Even efficient irrigation, if excess of water is available in your crops, so efficient drainage technique will be decided by this. So that these are the certain application as far as water is concerned. Seed basically, seed is an important component. People are saying that let us develop a variety which has got a low water requirement, even it should be early maturity, and it should have a disease resistance. These are the three requirements as far as seed is concerned. If you ask with any farmer what type of seed you want, he will say that instead of a 110 days of its maturity, in case if it will mature within 90 days, it will better. Similarly, they will ask that a disease should be less in your seed. So the disease resistant seed, there is a requirement. Even they will think that a low water required crop should be developed. If you see that a water requirement is very high in most of the crop which we are growing in our country. As far as wheat is concerned, 60 to 80 centimeter of water column per hectare water is required for growing of a wheat. If I give 1 paisa to 1 liter, then around 60,000 to 80,000 cost water is required to irrigate 1 hectare of your wheat crop. As far as the rice crop is concerned, we are in need of 120 centimeter of water column per hectare. And that's why if I give 1 paisa to 1 liter, then ultimately we are spending water costing 1,20,000 per hectare. So that's why if you see number of crops is sugarcane, water requirement around 360 centimeter per hectare. So 360 centimeter of water requirement per hectare means a 3,60,000 cost of water will be there for 1 hectare. So that's why water requirement is more. So we will have to develop a good seeds, and AI can be used in a gene editing process. Even it can be used in a genetic engineering. So a lot of good options are available. And in our country, unfortunately, still we have not concentrated on this job. But a number of Western country or developed country, they are using AI tool for developing a good variety with less water requirement, disease resistant, and early maturity. Similarly, machinery is also one of the components. In a machinery, mechatronics is the solution. Mechatronics means a mechanical plus electronics. Electronics means a certain tools which can have a controls, and it may give less, you can say, accident. Whereas if you have seen that most of the machinery in our thresher, it is a very common, people are losing their life as well. So basically, with the help of mechatronics, with the help of AI, when you will articulate AI tools with your machine, then it will become a system of a mechatronics, and then you can save your life. Even you can effectively utilize your machinery. Second requirement as far as the machinery is concerned, it is energy efficiency. Most of the machinery, when continuously you are using, for want of a right type of repair, maintenance, and effective operation, energy requirement increases. So AI tool can reduce the energy requirement for same type of you can say draft availability. So AI tools can not only be used for mechatronics or energy efficiency. Even in India, when when we are going towards a custom hiring center, even for monitoring and for running a custom hiring center for a for a profitable business, you can use a AI tool for this one. Climate is a basically one of the factor which is more important in present context. Climate has already been changed. People are saying that we will have to think that how we can adopt resilience technology, how we can have a right type of adaptation, how we can have a mitigation technology so that a climate which is continuously changing, the or factor which are responsible for climate change will mitigate. So as far the resilience agriculture is concerned, AI tool is a solution for adaptation of a climate change. You can say AI tool is a solution. Custom high, or you can say mitigation technology is also there. And if we are see that in order to develop self-confidence in a farmer, if you want to update knowledge of a farmer, if you want to increase learning ability of the farmer, if you want to federate farmer into the business group, and if you want to continuously evolve certain innovation skill, then definitely you may need a certain generative AI tools. And with the help of this generative AI tool, you will build self-confidence in the farmers. And in our country, you won't believe, in a every day, more than that of a 2050 farmers are committing a suicide. That is a basically something highest across the globe. So because why? Because they don't have that type of a self-confidence on the agriculture. And because of any sort of a problem, it may be of a drought, it may be of some problem, and that's why farmers are committing a suicide. Even farmers' knowledge is not updated. If you see a farmer of a Western country, he will be more updated as far as knowledge is concerned. His leadership quality you can easily be visualized. His learning ability, you can see that definitely you will appreciate, and they will continuously evolve a innovation skill. Whereas in our country, it is a lagging, because most of the farmers, they are not interested to continue in farming. Even they don't want that their children should go in a farming. That is a basically real picture in our country. At present, we are running in a agriculture 4.0, that is called a smart farming, where more focus is in automation and robotics. Robotics is also AI tool, where you can do certain conversion job, where farmers or human beings fails to do, your machinery, so-called robot can do. Robot is there. When we are saying automation in a drone, automation with the help of a drone, you can spray your insecticide and pesticide in a right quantity. So basically, there is in a smart farming, the agriculture 4.0, first thing is a focus on automation and robotics. Second is a basically real-time data collection. If you see AI, for your information, what is in AI? AI is you can say a collection of data. First step is a collection of data. This data may be through wireless or with wire sensor. Second step is that out of this collected data, you may have some certain selection of data which has got a certain relationship, or which may have a certain, you can say, you can predict its interrelationship. Or so that's why after collection, you may have a selection of data. Only certain data which are reliable, accurate, or which may have a certain bearing on your on your original system, that you will have to select. And once you will select the data, second step in AI is the analysis of data. Means you will have to analyze the data based on that, and for that machine learning, deep learning, and lot of techniques are available. Third step is that once you will analyze the data, third step is that you will have to it is a you can interpret the analysis. Interpretation means what to do and what not to do. And then once you will be theoretically equipped that these are the certain solution in a present condition, then you will have to go for presentation in your original ecosystem. And once you will present your interpreted result, then you will have to make a right type of organization. These are the certain steps to use AI. So basically, real-time data collection is also one of the very important thing in agriculture 4.0. Smart farms are interconnected with a lot of devices. It may be wireless devices, or it may wired devices, which may collect data on various parameters, and that allows the real-time monitoring and adjustment. So basically, as a result of a real-time data collection, you will be in position to increase automation in a task like planting, harvesting, pest control. So basically, these are the certain things. At initial inception, to plant the things, you need a certain automation, so that a excess of a planting material will not be, will allow entry, and you can save the cost of cultivation. Because in case if you save the cost of cultivation, then definitely it will increase the cost of your production. So first is a planting, second is a harvesting. Even during in between a planting and harvesting, pest control. So basically, most of the tasks like planting, pest control, harvesting, they are being automated, and they reduce resilience on a manual labor. So in a basically agriculture 4.0, that was a thing. But now let us see what will happen in a agriculture 5.0. That is a basically future of agriculture. Still, we have not entered inside of it. Number of a country, developed country, has already entered. It has got a 4 different verticals. And first vertical is a genetic engineering. As I said, that a crop should be modified for a high nutritional value. It should be modified for a disease resistance. It should have early maturity and less water requirement. That is a basically genetic engineering. It is a one of the important things where AI tools can do a miracle. Number of a country has used. If you will review the things that how AI can be used to modify the crop for higher nutrients, even how it can be used for disease resistance, you will get a lot of information. Second, verticals, as far the agriculture 5.0 or future of agriculture is concerned, it is a vertical farming, because continuously our soil is limiting, and continuously because of urbanization, because of industrialization, we will have to see that how we can grow the more crop. So it is a stacked layer in a controlled urban environment to maximize area efficiency. Even hydroponic and aeroponic, these are the certain tools which are also there in vertical farming. And with the help of a you can say AI tool, you can decide what should be the your you can easily design and develop your vertical farming system as well. Next is a cellular agriculture. Basically, if you get a 1 kg of meat in through a live animals, then you are spending more than 25,000 liters of water. Even lot of natural resources and environmental impact is there. Now in agriculture 5.0, cellular agriculture is one of the things where lab grown meat is given, and lab grown meat means it will definitely reduce the environmental impact. And this is coming up like anything in a developed country. Although in our country, meat requirement is in lower side, but if you see average meat requirement across the globe, it is more than that of a 55 kg per person per year. Whereas in our country, it is hardly of a 5.5 kg per person per year, 1/10, because most of the people are vegetarian in India. But if you see at an international level, people are doing for cellular agriculture, means a lab grown meat is being drawn. And this is how they basically how you can do the means reduce the environmental impact. That is basically cellular agriculture. And fourth important thing is a digital technology. Means how to increase the production and productivity, how to increase the profitability. There you can have a digital technology, and there are total 10 digital technologies. For your information, I would like to mention, it is not only AI and ML, it is one of the digital technology. Apart from these 9 more digital technologies there. First is the AI ML. As I said, it is being used for the purpose of PDF GD, for monitoring, for defect detection, automation, working robot, even forecasting. You can make a yield forecasting by image and voice recognition. It can be used for generating and automation decision making. This is first digital technology. AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning is a subsector of AI. And deep learning, if you see, it is a subsector of machine learning. So basically, it is a first digital technology. Second digital technology, blockchain technology. Means basically what is happening nowadays, hacking is there. People can easily hack your system. And then they can change, or even they can manipulate. So as far as the safety tracing is concerned, if you want to have a just to for tracking the system, for traceability for the system, and recording information by which it is impossible or difficult to change and hack, for that blockchain technology is used. And apart from it, you can say traceability, or apart from your tracking or tracing, you can use it for a digital payment. You can also use for a content segregation. So blockchain technology in agriculture is a very good solution, because what is happening, say example, in milk are being collected at village level, and finally through the cold chain it is being supplied to the main processing unit. But during its path from a farmer to it reach to the processing plant, there may be chances of manipulation. For blockchain technology is a boon for this work, and you can easily trace for tracing or traceability. You can also use the blockchain tech. That is second option, and which has got a very good application in our country as well. Third is a big data analytics. Basically what is happening, agriculture is a source of a lot of massive data set. It is not a you can get a simple data, but it is a massive data set, and you will have to identify what is a trend, and you will have to share information globally. For that, a big data analytics are used, and these are the different techniques thereby, and these are very suitable technique for agriculture field, because with the help of this one you can easily find out the how what is a relationship between your data. Fourth digital technology is cloud and cloud computing. Basically what is happening, you have got your own server where you can store your data in your computer. If you want to save some your file or certain image, you can easily save. But if a lot of things are available and your remote sensor server, if you want to use in a certain remote server, where you can store the things, where you can manage your data, even access your data online, rather than using on local sorry, rather than using on local drives. So cloud and cloud computing is also one of the digital technology. And for agriculture, problem is that a local drives are not available. Farmers are not having that type of a sophisticated technology. So you can use a cloud and cloud computing for storing data, for managing the data, or assessing data online. Fifth technology is communication protocol. For identifying certain things like your machine-to-machine communication, barcode is there, QR code, RFID, even NFC, Bluetooth. There are a lot of technologies available. If you see in a airport, nowadays Government of India has started a new technology, that is a Digi Yatra. With the help of Digi Yatra, you need not to carry your any means say passport or identification things. Only thing is that keep ready everything on your mobile, or let us upload your all this all information on your computer, and then in front of a Digi Yatra booth you just stand there, and automatically it will detect and allow your entry. Even if you see barcodes are available, and most of the Paytm and Phone Pay, these are all things are a communication protocol, and it has got a number of a good application in agriculture. Sixth application or digital technology, imaging technology. Imaging technology, you will have to take a certain image, and for that a drone is one of the option, and it is a application of material method to create something, to preserve and to duplicate image. So with the help of imaging technology, you can take a photograph of your insect affected crop, and then you can just upload it, and then your generative AI will give an impression, or a genetic AI where you are not asking any question will give a right answer. So that type of imaging technologies are available. Very important technology which is coming up is a IoT, that is called Internet of Things. Internet of Things means this is Internet of everything. You can do each and everything with the help of a IoT technique. IoT technique means it is a data manufacturing factory where you can have a sensor which can get a real-time data for our soil moisture, soil temperature. Even you can easily automate irrigation, you can easily automate fertilizer fertigation. So all things with the help of Internet of Things you can do. In agriculture, IoT has got a very good application, and which will come off like anything in future as well. When it was very easy to have a AI tool at a village level as well. So IoT means you can automate irrigation and fertigation and other things related to, because continuously you will get a data, and that data can be processed and then you can have. There is one more technology that is called geospatial technology. You might have heard the name of a GIS and GPS, global positioning system, and even the remote sensing, where with the help of geospatial technology, precise weather forecasting you can do, even yield prediction you can easily make. And nowadays, with the help of remote sensing, only government of India is also relying on this one, that how we can have a yield prediction. Sensing technology, lot of sensors are also available. Sensor means it may be a physical sensor, it may be of a you can say chemical sensor, biological sensor, which can easily be used for the purpose of one more technology, or last digital technology, 10th, is a robotics and automation. As I already mentioned, autonomous units for planting, weeding, and harvesting can be easily made with the help of a robotics and automated machine. Nowadays, autonomous vehicle means driverless vehicles are available in a Western country. Similarly, you can have an autonomous tractor as well, when you can replace combustion manual labor, and you can only feed the information to your tractor, and with the help of autonomous things you can have. Certain technology which has got a very good application in agriculture is a AR, VR, XR, and MR. Perhaps you might have used that where it is how it is used. AR means augmented reality. Augmented reality means you can superimpose a computer generated image on your views of real world. It can be used in education, training, and extension. Augmented reality, a special type of a spectre you can keep on your eyes, and you can feed any information inside of it, and then you can easily understand that what is a protected cultivation, what is a precision agriculture, what is your specialty agriculture, that you can easily find out, or that is your augmented reality, AR. But if you want to feel that it is a real, and you are immersed in its surrounding, and you feel yourself that now you are doing a different on-farm application within that computer generated environment, that is a virtual reality. So virtual reality means it is a computer generated environment with this which sense and an object and feel that object is a real, and making the user feel that they are immersed and they are doing the this unit operation themselves. That is a VR. And mixed reality, MR, it is a hybrid of AR and VR, where you feel in isolation as well and you feel immersed as well. That is a mixed reality. And extended reality means it is a catch-up, all terms of AR, VR, MR. And nowadays people are using this for a technology dissemination as well, for extension job. Perhaps these AR, VR, XR, MR, these are the very information thing. In agriculture, I would like to urge to all of you, these all tools are no longer experimental. People are using it, although in our country it is not being used in the same manner which the other developed countries are using. But we will have to see that in an integrated ecosystem where you can use the IoT, ML, and AI. IoT means a Internet of Things, where you will collect raw data. So it is called your eyes and ear of your field, and with the help of any sensor you will have a real-time data collection from the field. Then second technology which you can integrate with the IoT, that is ML, machine learning, which will analyze what is a pattern, what is historical data, and that is basically machine learning is your brain. With the help of this brain, you will be in position to say that this is the pattern and this may happen in future. And finally, when you will couple a AI tool along with the machine learning and IoT, then AI tool will provide you actionable device and it will execute decision. And that's why these three technology, IoT, ML, and AI, this is the right solution. And IoT can be used for soil and water purpose. As I already mentioned, even smart weather station, you can use IoT. Even livestock monitoring, you might have seen nowadays most of the cows and animals, your bullocks, or even your buffalo, they have wearable collars. With the help of this one, you can monitor their health and reproductive tracking in the dairy sector. For livestock monitoring, these IoT tools are very important. As far the machine learning is concerned, I mentioned that it is a brain, and whatever data, satellite imagery or sensor data which you are getting, it can easily define pattern in a massive data set. And with the help of this one, predictive analytics can made, even pest and disease detection. Computer vision techniques are available. Yeah, there is a one technique, Plantix technique is there. With the help of this one, you can easily detect pest and disease. And with the help of a this machine learning, you can have a yield prediction as well. If you see in a faster insurance claim settlement as well, nowadays PM Fasal Bima Yojana, the yield prediction, and how much we have lost, that can easily find out with the help of a machine learning. So basically, you can say that when machine learning will analyze your data, then you will be in position to take a decision. You can have precision drawn, you may have AI chatbot. AI chatbot means a Kisan e-Mitra, or even recently government of India has also launched a chatbot, AI chatbot, where you can put your question and then it will give an answer in Hindi or local language. You can have market intelligence as well, platform like there are a lot of platforms are available. With the help of this one, you can articulate artificial intelligence, or you can say market intelligence component in the for a farmer profit. So you can have when we are talking about machine learning, for you just information, there are three techniques in a machine learning. First is a supervised learning, means a label data is there, where you can easily find out what is the interrelationship of data. That is supervised learning. Second is unsupervised learning, where the relationship is hidden and you are not in position to easily detect what is a pattern and relationship between data. Then unsupervised learning technique is used. And third is a reinforced learning. That basically nowadays is a really reward, and people are using for most of the robotics and complex gaming. People are using reinforced learning. So these are the three techniques in a machine learning: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforced learning. Similarly, in a deep learning, where neural network is used, and under neural network, again there are three techniques. One is a conventional neural network, is for image processing. It may be a reinforced neural network, it may be for memory purpose, or it may be of a transformer, where large language models are being used for this one. You can use it. As I already mentioned, that agentic AI has got a very good application in future. We will have to see that how it can be used in a smart irrigation, how it can be used in a variable rate application, how it can be used for soil health analysis. That basically, and we will have to focus as per the crop monitoring and diseases detection is concerned. A computer vision via drone is a right principle. Even automated weeding nowadays, see and spray. Just see where is the your weeds, and then you spray. That type of automation has been already been made. Even you can have a yield prediction. That type of livestock management wearable sensor is a really one of the good example, and where facial recognition, even you can easily identify your own cow or your buffalo after identification of your facial recognition. Even it can be used for environmental control. Nowadays, AI managed ventilation, heating system in a animal shelter for increasing productivities is available. And in a supply chain, again, you can use for demand forecasting, you can use for traceability. Only my submission is that when we will have to articulate agriculture 5.0, we will have to make a right type of education. We will have to learn precision agriculture, IoT, and all digital technology. And simultaneously, we will have to develop our skill as well. Skill gives, education gives what to do, but skill gives an impression how to do. and we will have to stay updated. Means say you will have to follow what are the industries pattern, how people are using the AI tools, and how we can make a modification. Nowadays, number of tools are available globally, even indigenously it is available. And in case if you want to get a right type of certification, then let us join certain organization where you get a certified trainer as far as the robotics is concerned. Even to drive your drone, you need a certification, you need a right type of licensing. And I can say it is a really lifelong learning, and you can have a things in a future as well. And this is the field which will grow like anything in the future. Everything will be governed through the AI, and AI has already been immersed in a number of things. If in agriculture, you can say people are using agriculture robot, and even a driverless tractor people are using. In our country, still it is a dream, but definitely in a year to come, in a near future, we can have predictive analytics based on a crop and soil monitoring as well. Machine learning tools are also available for judging environmental impact. And so I would like to conclude by saying this, that now India will have to trace out that how we can have a food security at the global level, because at present it is expected, people are saying around 35% of a world population is getting food from the India. 18% is our own, because our population is 18% of the whole world. We have already crossed 145 crore. So 18%, 18% is our own population, and 17% is your neighboring the countries where we are supplying our food. So basically, the 35% at present we are managing food grain, but in order to become at a global level, a global leader, we will have to see that how we can have. So we will have to move towards agriculture 5.0, and then we will have to see that how we can make our agriculture more intelligent, more sustainable, and more inclusive as well. And at last, I can say that in present context, farming seems to be harder. But in future, when you will use this AI tool, thereby you will be in position to increase your production, and it will become a more smarter. So basically, I would like to quote some message to all of you, that future of farming is not just in the soil, but it is in the data and its associated science. It is a data science, artificial intelligence will play an important role in the future in order to increase production, productivity, and profitability. With this word, again, thank you very much, organizer, for giving me this opportunity. I'm sure within 1 hour, I have tried to give a lot of information to all of you. Maybe you have a lot of unanswered question as well. But I would like to urge that everything is available on your search engine. Only thing is that it is your interest. You can easily get information, and you can use it. In present context, we will have to collaborate our intelligence mind with a you can say intelligent machine. That is the first thing which is very important in the future. Second thing is that we will have to see that how we can have a upscale and rescale our ability as far as the training farmers in digital tools is concerned. That is also a somewhat difficult task in our country. Training farmer is a really difficult task, in spite of fact that we have got more than 729 KVK. But upskilling the mindset of a farmer is next to impossible in present context. Maybe in the future it will be there. And we will have to acquire the talent. Talent management is in the frontier agriculture technology area. It is one of the challenge. And second challenge is that how you can have this costly technology available at the farmer. So we will have to leverage this technology. All digital tools which are available for profit enhancement should be easily available at farmer side. And we will have a new farming style. Let us forget about what we are growing traditionally. Tradition is our history. But let us find out what are the different technologies available, and how this technology can be used to increase our talent, and how we can trade ourselves as far as the agriculture field is concerned. With this, I would like to Once again, urge to all of my participants that a future will be on AI tools, and it is not a luxury in future. It will be necessity for food security in future. We will have to have a sustainability and profitability and accessibility with the help of your AI tools, and how AI tools can be effectively used. That is a challenge. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Sir, there are a few questions in the chat box. If you
Yeah.
take them up.
Yeah, you just read out. I have not seen it. Just read out. What happened? Hello? No question. One question I can see. Somebody has written how China is maintaining balanced agriculture. Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Yeah. So one of the questions somebody has asked, and it is written on my that how China is maintaining